with it were the people that enabled it and supported it and gifted that behaviour. These people now have a problem all of a sudden.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Fuck me. It's another thing. It's another thing I'm just going to get on. Simon, honestly, I'm not even going to explain it. I'm just going to let that just sit there. But this is another thing as well. This is why I started pulling back from content creators. There's only one content creator on this app that I fully mix with and am friends with, and that's Miss Remy. Because I know what's going on. I know what's going on. We're friends, we're close. There's no bullshit. With other people on this app, like, for example, I might see Miss Red calling Delusive Angie out, and I think, fucking go on, Miss Red. Brilliant. Or actually, a better example is Luke the Judge. I might see Luke the Judge going ham at Delusive Angie for some horrible shit she's done. I hate you, Delusive Angie. I can't stand you, Delusive Angie. Now I, who have a problem with Delusive Angie, might then go, yes, Luke, yes. And then I'll continue to watch Luke, and then fucking 10 minutes later, Luke will go, do you know what? She is my guilty pleasure, though. She is my guilty pleasure. Just pulled her apart for a fucking hour about the shit that she was doing that you were absolutely appalled at, shocked at, you were going absolutely ham. And then the other day, he was going, I think if Delusive met up with Miss Red, you know, I think they would actually get on. What? You know what I mean? Like, this is why I don't align myself and ride out for people. Because when you do, you ride out for somebody who then just switches on a dime. It then just switches on a fucking dime. And it happens across the whole of TikTok, the whole of Drama Tok anyway. And then they start calling each other out like, oh, well, this vile behaviour was all right when you were with that person, but there's not one of them in the whole of it, and you could possibly include myself, who hasn't sat with somebody who has done something wrong and then had a problem with that person at a later date, and then even started calling them out for shit that they were doing when they were friends. It's just the same script, same shite. It never changes.
Where was you when it was happening? Where was your videos? Where was your shitty posts? Where were they all back then? Because the only people that had our back was my community, Luke's community, and our friends' communities. Where was your post then?
Well, yeah, everyone is fed up with it. Everyone is fed up with it, but everyone's still engaging. Everyone's engaging a lot with saying they're frustrated and they're sick of it, but everyone's engaging in it, aren't they? Do you know what I mean?
Where was your outrage then? Where was it all?
Well, Emma, actually, it's not most of TikTok. You're only seeing the part of TikTok that you are involved in. Thank you, Charlotte. You're only seeing the part of Drama Tok that you're invested in and that you see on the FYP. There is a huge ass side of Drama Tok. And there is all over Drama Tok. Chat, have I just been talking about Drama Tok as a whole? Because I think Emma thinks that I'm just talking about some particular person.
There weren't none. There weren't none, was there? No, because you hated me then, and you still hate me now. It weren't a problem when it was being done. It weren't a problem, but now it's a problem. Now you're putting your posts up, now you're reposting videos, now you're replaying videos. Let's make it fair. Repost everybody's past. Repost everything that anyone has ever said shitty. Anyone mocking childhood essay. Anyone being racist. Anyone being an ableist. Let's bring all the past up. Or
you could just watch the Fact Freaks YouTube channel. Well, I've called it out in many videos. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. Honestly, yeah. That's your digital footprint, though. That is everyone's digital footprint. That is your shit. What you've done, you've done. I've said something a long time ago, I'm not going to repeat it, it wasn't very good. I apologise for it, I've never done it again. Never no what-if statements, or I did it because of that, etc. Genuinely sorry, never did it again. There's not one person that can't make a mistake, but there are people who have got repeated fucking behaviours on this app, and that is their digital footprint. And, you know, you cover FYP, other people cover FYP amongst this drama shit. You all know that. You all fucking know it.
Full of it. Facts.
What it's also turned into is about teams, the word teams and the word all this sort of stuff. And do you know what a team is to a creator? The ones who are paying them. I hate that. Oh, let's get the team together. Oh, come on, team. Show us what they've got. Piss off. Do you know, like, piss off. I can't believe we did that, team. I bet you can't. I bet you can't. Fucking hell.
Facts. Wasn't a problem then. There was no outrage then when we were...
I don't know what she's talking about here. I don't know who she's saying wasn't outraged. Thank you. Yeah, but Don, here's the thing, right? I agree with you. These people are all adults, right? But let's just put this to you, chat. You guys can say yes or no. Nobody's going to get booted for disagreeing or agreeing, whatever the hell. I really feel like a lot of these creators, and I'm not giving excuses, but a lot of them are stuck in a fucking loop. Are stuck in a loop, as in, this is what they do, this is how they get the views in. Like that example I mentioned earlier about what Chippy said this morning, like, he'd like to play happy videos, but he plays the drama clips because the drama clips gets the viewers in. So, like, it's just a constant loop, and I think they're all would like to do other shit. Because, let's face it, Corey Wilde called it out first. He said, fucking hell. Thank you, Charlotte. I'm just jealous. Yeah, I'm jealous. I'm extremely jealous of what? But the thing is, right, Corey Wilde called it out first. He said, there was too much of this FYP stuff. It was getting repetitive. Drama Tok was dying. I remember him saying that. That wasn't so long ago. And then other creators, some creators like Corey, like Evil Queen, a few others have tried to move away from this stuff, tried doing different content, tried doing IRL stuff, tried doing all that sort of stuff. I'd like to bet that every one of them would rather do something that didn't involve them having back and forth with people constantly and calling each other out. But they're fucking shit scared to do it. They're shit scared to do it for some reason. Just fucking do it. Just do it. Do you agree, chat? Do you agree with that? Is that a yes or no from you? Like, I just feel like it's a constant pattern that they don't want to break. They don't want to break out. Drama Tok could completely fucking finish. Imagine Miss Red came on and just wanted to show you the funny shit she'd seen on YouTube or something. Do you know what I mean? You'll probably still have the viewership. It's the same person giving the same reactions. Do you know what I mean?
Literally taking on the fucking war of our lives. It wasn't a problem then, was it? No videos, no outrage apart from selected few FYP screen pages. It's a problem.
I don't know what she means. I don't know who she's outraged at. Is she outraged at FYP pages for reposting things or re-uploading things? The thing is, you can't. If I was to say something horrific now, right, and you guys screen recorded it, and then obviously you uploaded it, I was called out for it, and then you uploaded it again in 3 months and called me out for it again, I just kind of have to go, well, yeah, I put whatever it is out into the world. Do you know what I mean? I might have to always be called out for that, the more that I'm stood in front of a camera or sat in front of a camera doing content on the app. That might just be what happens now. That's what happens when you do shit like that.
Problem now. You can all go and fuck yourself royally. Fuck yourself royally, because what you'll never do is you'll never take my platform. You'll never break...
Nobody... Who wants to take a platform? Who wants to take a platform? I just don't get it. I don't get it.
My friendship's down and you'll never fucking...
Like, I don't get me wrong, chat. I don't have a problem with Red. It's just a clip of Red that's on the screen. It doesn't really do much justice. But nobody's coming to take your platform, and I often wonder, like, why are you saying that? Why are you saying that? Because, like, if I've seen so many creators across Drama Tok use this whole fucking people are coming for my platform and people are doing this and doing all that, because it stirs up their regular people to gift heavily and support heavily and do all that sort of shit. Yeah, well, Zach, this is the thing. Like, well, Zach tries to move away from FYP, but everyone is tied to drama. Everyone's tied to drama. Everyone's tied to bullshit. Everyone's tied to repeating their fucking history. Everyone's tied to, you know, somebody brings somebody's... I'm sure next week maybe somebody will bring on my neighbour 3 doors down uncle to come on fucking live and give an exposure on the Fact Freak, you know what I mean? Like, this shit happens all the time on Drama Talk, and it's not going to change. It's never going to fucking change. We all want it to change, but people need to stop engaging in content that you see you fucking hate.
Take my community away from me, because the one thing I do have in here is a community. We may not get lions, we may not get universes, we may not be live pros, but by God, have we fucking gone through it all. We have gone through it all for you.
Of course, Zach loves the drama. Everyone fucking... Every large TikTok creator, as in somebody who financially gains enough that it is a job on the drama side of TikTok, of course they fucking love the drama. It's what's paid the bills. Not one person can say that. I'm not having anyone in my box, dude, but thank you. Everyone loves it. Everyone loves it.
Years and years and years, and we're still here. We're still here. Yep. So, like I say, the quickie rise.
That's why I say it's the fear. It's the fear, isn't it, of doing something else. If I do something else, will the viewers still be in the room, but I still get the paycheck that's, you know, allowed me to have this as a job.
The faster you fall, you rise, you fall, you rise, you fall. Okay, but nobody can take me off this platform. Nobody can take Luke off this platform.
Nobody wants to.
Going nowhere. So with that being said, I will not be addressing the situation.
It's still a segment, though, Zach. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. There's still got to be a toe in there, isn't there?
Any further, okay? I will not be answering any questions. I will not be getting fucking violated. I don't care what the mucky bum FYP pages that have a vendetta against me and Luke have to say. Post all.
It's a variety show fit for the Queen, is it?
Post all the past. Not just mine. Not.
Hey, Zach. I remember you said I didn't have a soundboard. Right, here we go. Is this going to work?
You've got no narrative, basic soundboard. You've got no narrative, basic soundboard.
I have got a soundboard, I just forget to use it. Thank you for reminding me.
Just as post it all. I beg you, post it all.
I had one then.
That's all I've got to say about that, really, guys. That's all I've got to say about that. Well, wouldn't you just like that, Brigham? Wouldn't you just love that? Yes, but it's not going to happen because we're not going anywhere. Absolutely not.
I don't know what Alex said, but Alex is a fucking troll like me.
There you go, you see. Do you know what, right? Do you know what? I'm not going to, like, mention names, right? I'm not going to mention names. But I seen, like, a post off somebody and they were like, how can you do this, Miss Red? How can you support this? How can you stand by that? But the bitch is reposting videos from the time and bigging up the person that said it at the time. I've gone through her videos. I've gone through a...
Oh, God, Red. I love a Red rant. I love when she goes off it, right? But now you've kind of just... like, if I'm going to be transparent about what I'm thinking, you've kind of just said that you've seen somebody making a video expressing their opinion on you, and you've gotten to the bother of looking through their page and looking at their reposts and looking at something that can then diminish their opinion. Like, it's just like, you've surely by now you've just kind of learned that people can do what the fuck they want. There's plenty of people who make videos that call me a fucking idiot or go whatever. Do you know what I mean? Hey, Baggy. Do you know what I mean?
Posts. So your words ain't shit.
Baggy, will you drop me a message? I've been meaning to message you for like days. I wanted to ask you something. I keep forgetting. Just drop us a quick WhatsApp so I remember.
It's madness. It's crazy. I'm like sat here and I'm dumbfounded. I'm like...
Right, I don't know why. Oh my God, I've accidentally gone back into Drama Talk, haven't I? 700 odd of you.